I'm with my boy MK Frey, and look, Frey, look at this. Check
I
that
see
out, man.
this. I
Check
see
that
this,
out,
bro.
bro.
I'm very happy about this, man. I've been waiting. Been
Yes,
waiting.
he's announced now. He's our
Yes, sir.
player.
Yes,
How
sir.
do you feel about that?
Very happy. I feel like I've been looking for a player like this. You know what I'm saying? Someone that has the versatility to play on the left and also that central midfield as well. And I feel like he'll bring a lot to our team because we've seen him at Crystal Palace. He already knows how the Premier League goes. You know what I'm saying? He's proven himself in and out with that team. And I think playing with our players as well, and especially players that are also so experienced in the Premier League, he's just going to excel. So I'm very, very excited for this transfer.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. I think he's a potential game changer. But talking the games, let's talk about the game today.
Yes.
Arsenal's first home game of the season. Nice weather, sold out crowd, 5-0 win, clean sheet, 5 goals, 2 goals for Joarez. Almost a perfect day, except for a couple of injuries, which we'll talk about a little bit later. That's the downer. Let's talk about the ups. Your man of the match.
My man of the match, I think I agree. It has to be during Timber. So I have to agree because he scored 2, he's assisted 1, and I feel like he was just solid throughout the whole match as well. So I have to give it to him 100%.
Yeah, and it was important that goal, the first goal they got, because to be fair, we came out, we dominated, couldn't quite score. Then we had a little period where I thought we went a little bit, if not flat, our intensity level dropped a little bit.
Yeah.
You could see Leeds started to get a little bit more confidence. You're thinking, I hope it's not going to be one of those days. And just as I was thinking that, Timber pops up and gets us going.
100%. I feel like the goal brought us a different kind of energy. Do you know what I mean? I feel like as the goals continued to come, the team just had more energy and was getting more into the game that way. And I feel like Timber was a huge part of that. And even the way he got his goal as well wasn't simple to do. And I feel like that's why I got his respect. So 100%, he's my man of the match, even though I'm very excited for Joarez for this match. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about Joarez, man, because I was saying to Turkish that he didn't get off to the most auspicious of starts today.
Yeah.
He was huffing and puffing. The energy was there. I was happy with that. But then there was a big opportunity that he had in the first half. Yeah. And he shanked it. And I remember looking at my boy Turkish, who was sat next to him, and thinking, nah, man.
That's all.
And we're all thinking it. You're thinking to yourself, nah, man, please don't let it be like that. But to be fair, he didn't drop his head. He kept going. And that goal he got, amazing.
It was amazing. That's the thing. I feel like the point is people need to remember it's only his second game in the Premier League and it's a very different intensity to Portugal as well. And yeah, we saw the mistake they made at the start, but he continued. You know what I mean? And especially we saw how in the first Premier League match he actually got taken off in the 60th minute. This game he played the entire match. Do you know what I mean? So it already shows a difference there, but he kept going. I feel like we all know how the Premier League is, being the hardest league in the world, I think. It's something that you have to adapt to. And I think those goals as a striker is really going to boost his morale. Like every time he spoke or any interviews he's done, he's always speaking about his goals. His goals are the most thing that's important to him. So I feel like getting those 2 goals is going to do huge for his mental. And that will help in the coming matches for him to just continue this kind of performance.
Absolutely agree. And even the second one, the penalty, I mean, there was a lot of pressure on him.
It was.
Because he'd scored that goal. We're 4-0 up. Diamond wins a penalty, but you're thinking to yourself, you've got to put this one away because if you miss this, people are going to be on your case.
Yep, it's your first penalty for your new team. You're the striker, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like usually for most teams, your striker's a penalty taker. Obviously, we've had Saka, who's been amazing. We've had Odegaard, who's been amazing. But I feel like now that we have that clinical striker that can step up. And the thing is, he didn't just place it. It wasn't just a cute shot. He powered that. You know what I mean? He didn't care how many goals he already got or how many the team had already got. He still powered the shot, you know what I mean? So I'm very happy that we've got a penalty taker that feels so confident and that I can be very sure that he's going to score.
Yeah, man, that was a good look. We've got to talk about Max Stallman, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he came on today, and boy, this kid, he's amazing.
I love Max. You know, I don't want to get into the hype too early because obviously he's only 15 years old and I know you can speak too early. And usually when you speak on players that are young too early, sometimes that can ruin them a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to chill out. However, I really do like him. I feel like the composure that he has on the ball. I feel like the maturity that he shows as well. And the thing is, even though he has the ability to take players on, you can see sometimes when he just cuts back and plays a simple pass. You get what I'm saying? He already understands the way that Arsenal play and he shows that week in and week out as well. And I feel like for him to be the age that he is and be an option on that bench at the start of the season with all the options that we already have, it just shows the trust that Mikel Arteta also has in him. So I'm also just excited to see how his career continues at Arsenal, but I can tell he's an amazing player.
Oh, man, he's got the lot. Time will tell, but listen, for me, he looks sensational. How do you think Noni Madueke did today?
Better. I feel like he did much better today, you know, and I feel like obviously I can understand from, especially when he's playing at Chelsea, he's usually used to the right wing. And obviously we have Saka, our star boy, at right wing, so it's going to be very hard for him to play in that position. But I feel like when Saka got injured today, which was really unfortunate, and Noni actually went onto the right wing, he actually started to play a bit better. You could see that it was much more comfortable using his left foot, cutting in, taking players on. But throughout the match, I'd say that Noni showed a lot of bravery. Like, he wasn't just getting the ball and playing it off. He'd take on a player, and if he ever lost the ball, he's running straight back for the ball as well. You get what I'm saying? So I was impressed with Noni today, and I feel like as he continues to just gel with the team, we're just going to see him get better and better.
Yeah, I thought he did well today. There's a lot of pressure on him. Obviously, you know what I mean, a lot of fans were not like all in when we got him.
Of course.
So there's a lot to prove. But I thought today he looked well. He didn't play so well last week, but definitely today he stepped up his level.
You can see the improvement 100%.
So yeah, overall everything was pretty much perfect. However, we've got to talk about the negatives. So we're a couple of injuries. We'll start with Martin Odegaard. Now, I'm not sure how serious it was. He went down heavily. And he appeared to be grabbing his shoulder. I don't think it's a dislocation, but there's obviously some pain there. Whether they took him off precautionary or whether it's more serious than that. But what did you make of it?
It's a hard one. Obviously, Odegaard being our captain, I see him as more as our backbone. Like, I see him up the field, down the field, he's everywhere. So he is such a crucial player for our team, especially being our main captain as well. Obviously, through all the transfers that we've had and all the options that we do have, we have players that can also play that position. So what I was really impressed with was Ethan coming into that position and absolutely bolstering it as well. He done amazing today.
Yeah, he did really well.
100%. Like, he, even for his age as well, he just made sure to kind of take that role and take on his back. And he played very well as the playmaker there. So we've got players that can fill in that position. However, it is unfortunate about Odegaard, but we'll just have to monitor it during the week because we don't know if he's going to be out for the game against Liverpool. But at least we do know that if worst case scenario he is out, we have options that can take that place as well.
In the worst case scenario that both him and Saka are out, Odegaard and Saka, who would you like to see come in?
Who would I like to see? Who do I think will come in?
Take your pick, man.
All right, cool. I'm going to do both because I speak for everyone. I say I would love Eze to come in. You know, I'd love Eze to come in and take that position in the cam because we know that he can play there. We've seen what he does in the Premier League. It's not that he's been out of season, off season. He's been training. He'd be ready. Do you get what I'm saying? However, knowing the Premier League, knowing Mikel Arteta, I do believe that Ethan would be the smart option, as Ethan already played that position today. We've seen him do it here, and we know he's confident there. And I feel like, I could be wrong, but it feels like Odegaard might even be mentoring Ethan a little bit for that position and showing him how to play there, because I saw a lot of similarities in Ethan's game here from how he used to play, playing on the wing. I saw Ethan dropping back defensively to going up to the attack. So I feel like Ethan would be the smart decision. However, if I want to go crazy, I know I'd love to see Eze there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, the best thing is that we've got options.
Yeah.
But this is round off today then. Overall, injuries aside, I thought it was a great day. Like I said, 5-0 win, 2 clean sheets now. And Arsenal, top of the table. I know it's early days, but, you know, at the end of the day, that's a good look, right?
Yeah, 100%. That's 100% a good look. And I feel like it's important for our opponents to see as well, to see that we're starting off the season strong, because I feel like there's a lot of speculation, a lot of talk about our new players, or they're judging Joarez from his first match or something like that. So I feel like it's important to start the race strong and show people that we're in that pole position. And as the season continues, we can continue to show them strengths. But I'm very happy with what Arsenal are doing so far. And I just hope to see my team continue doing it, man.
Thanks, bro. That's my boy, MK Frey. He's in the building.